All right, guys, it's Coach Evan Macklin here, and I got one of my best buddies with me, one of my best clients, Max Willett, the CEO of Maxed Out. This guy, 5 years ago, was broke, bartending, didn't really have a lot of purpose in his life, didn't really know where he wanted to go, and everything changed for Max when he made a freaking decision. He's the CEO of a company that did $150 million in revenue. He's got 300 plus agents, 40 leaders. He's got guys on his team making multiple 7 figures. Guys, everything in your life can change with a decision. Max is gonna talk to you about some of these decisions that he's made along the way of becoming a millionaire, multiple millionaire, and creating tons of millionaires around him. So lean forward, pay attention. This is gonna be the ride of your life, and I guarantee you're gonna find something here that's gonna change everything for you. Max, baby, let's go. Bring some heat.
Let's go, baby.
Bring some heat, let's go.
What's up, y'all? Great to be here. Thank you, Evan, for having me. Listen, I wanna pour value into you today. So I'm gonna share with you my 3 pillars of success. What I ask from you in return is that you bring your engagement and you actually listen to learn and take what you get today and actually implement it into your life so you can drive massive change. So the 3 pillars to success, no matter where you're at in your journey, is the mindset, the sales experience, and then leveraging and building meaningful relationships. So let's get started with the first level here to your first $100,000. Now, your mindset is everything. Your belief systems, the root of everything you do in your life, is the lens that you look at the world through. What is your perspective on everything? What are your belief systems? What drives you? So I want you to audit yourself, and I want you to take a second right now and pause and think about what you really care about in this world. Is it your family? Is it your children? And maybe paving a better life for them than you once had. Maybe it's retiring your parents. Are they still working? Maybe it's giving back to your church, to your local congregation, to your community. What is it that drives you? Because once you identify what that is, and you have a strong why, and you have a strong purpose, that is the fuel that's gonna fire you up, that is gonna keep your mindset strong to push through the adversities in life. Listen, I don't care what level of success that you're at in life, there is adversity, there is hardship, it comes no matter what. We have to be unshakable. We have to be able to overcome it. We have to have the right optimistic outlook on the world and build this bulletproof mindset. So the way to be able to do that, y'all, is to get the reps in. When things come, how can we be solvent? How can we be solution driven? Don't look at a situation as the negative side of things, right? Approach situations with the positive and how to actually resolve things and learn. When you make mistakes in life, which we all do, you have to learn. You have to make sure they don't happen again, right? And you have to consult your counsel. Who is your sphere of influence that's helped shaping your mindset? What are the books you're reading? What is the content that you're consuming? It better be positive. What is the food you're putting in your body? What does your diet and exercise look like? What are your habits and rituals in life? These things that you're fueling your body and your mind with, that is what is gonna help you build this unshakable mindset. Once you've established that, you can go apply that to any industry. So I want you to get to the root of everything right now, understand what drives you, and ask yourself this question. And be intentional, please, about it. If you could have all the financial freedom in the world, what is it that you actually want? And if you were to be able to have an opportunity to go out and get everything that you want, would you be willing to do what it takes to achieve that? The question is, how bad do you actually want what you say you want? Let that sink in and be honest with yourself. So mindset is the first key to anything you want to do in your life. Be mindful of what you're consuming, be mindful of what you're putting in your body, be mindful of what you're continuing to learning, the sphere of influence that you are around. The people that are in your environment shape your belief systems, right? If you're hanging out with Susie and Mo and Larry, and they are blamers and complainers and excuse makers and glass half empty thinkers, you're gonna be the next one, right? But if you're hanging out with Ian and Evan and Andy and Max and Jackie and people that are big thinkers and people that are pouring themselves into others, that are making a significant income so they can really make an impact and change their community and change the world, you're gonna be the next one. So audit where you're at in your sphere of influence right now, in your place of business, in your family, in your friend circle, and let's really digest that and see if you need to make a change. because a paradigm shift can happen in your life. You just need to be with the right people in the right opportunity. And that is gonna help you create this bulletproof mindset as well. So the counsel that you seek in life and the people that influence you are gonna be a big deriving factor of the mindset that you create. So that's the first step. First $100,000, that's gonna be your mindset. Moving on to the next level. If you've already earned a six-figure income or a multiple six-figure income in whatever industry you're in, what you're gonna need to learn in life to get to that $1 million mark, that seven-figure mark, is mastering sales, is learning the art of communication, how to be an active listener, how to build rapport with people, how to provide value to people. Okay, so I'm gonna break this down into sales for 4 key takeaways that you can have today. The first one is don't sell, help. The perspective that you need to have on anything you do isn't about this amazing product portfolio. You could be in solar, you could be in car sales, you could be in retail, you could be in insurance, you could be in real estate, whatever it is, you have to be solvent for the person, the family, the organization that you are serving, that you are helping. How do we do that? We come from a place of care about what they want, okay? So don't sell, derive everything you're doing from helping. Second thing is going to be discovery. You have to be a detective. You have to ask the right questions. Number one, that helps the conversation move along, but it helps you field the right information and actually establish the pain points of your prospect, of your client. You need to know about what they care about what drives them. People don't want to be sold, y'all, but I promise you, they do want to buy. You have a product or service that you believe in that can really help people. The way that you're able to help them and sell that product isn't by pushing it and telling them how great it is. It's by actively listening, asking thoughtful questions to identify what matters to them. And there's a skill in active listening. You have to take notes. You can't just remember everything. You have to communicate with your future self. Not all sales calls or even in-person meetings happen on the first time that you're meeting. It might happen on the 5th or the 8th time. You have to write everything down. You have to be very, very detailed, and you have to know what matters to them and look for opportunities to build rapport. Do they have kids? Do you have kids? Do they have a dog or a cat? Do you have a dog or a cat? Do they like animals? Do they go to a certain college? Do they have a certain hobby? Do they come from a certain place in the country? What is it? What is it a way that you can connect with them? How can you find common ground? That's the way to build rapport. That's the way to have likability with the prospect that you're working with, all right? So that being a detective and that discovery aspect is huge. Now, moving on to the next thing. The third step within mastering sales is framing. Framing. What is framing? Framing is giving clear expectations of what exactly is going to happen in the exchange of the product or service. What's going to happen in the sales call? What's going to happen on the car lot today? You're telling them exactly what the deal is of what's going to go on, and you're going to get them to agree to it. Massive micro agreements and positive affirmations throughout your process, right? So they already know what's happening and they already agree to it. And then when you get to the end, it's just already ingrained in their mind, yes state, yes state, yes state. At least 7 times in your communication, in that sitting, you're going to have them say yes. And that's going to be triggered in their brain and it's going to prime them, okay? So when you're speaking with them, what you're going to be wanting to do is tell them exactly what's going to happen. We're going to go check out these cars today. I'm going to give you a test drive. We're going to talk about these different things that are important to you. And then we're going to look at the financial aspect. I'm going to get you with my guy in the office. We're going to go in there. We're going to break everything down, make sure it's an affordable price point for you. And then we're going to move forward with the application. I'm going to have an answer for you later today or tomorrow. You know what it is, exactly what it is, and get them to agree. Does that make sense? Are you with me? Are you following me? Are you liking this? Are you with this? You need to say these type of things to get them to say yes and buy into it. So I'm in insurance. When our agents are talking to prospects on the phone, we're giving clear expectations. Now, Mr. Client, once we shop together and help you find a plan today that fits best for you based on your situation, your needs, your budget, we are going to submit an application today. Completely free to do. You do it on the phone with me. Very simple process. What it consists of, all your demographics, name, address, date of birth, start date of your policy, whenever you'd like to be active if you were to be approved, and a valid form of payment as well, Mr. Client. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Already agreed right there. Before you even presented any product, before you showed them any car, before you showed them any home, before you gave them the breakdown of how the solar panels work, whatever it is, you have to get their buy-in, you have to frame, and you have to do it multiple times as well. After you actually present what you have to offer, you're gonna do it a second time before you actually go into the sale and the application. You need to continue to get their buy-in, okay? The next thing within maximizing your sales ability is using assumptive close language. You have to assume the sale. Don't be tentative. Hey, do you think you maybe want to apply now? Here, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna submit your application now. Here's what it consists of, right? And you're asking a question before you do that that's a no freaking brainer for them. So based on the plans we went over, Mr. Client, right? And the price point being X amount of dollars a month, this clearly is going to be the best option for you and your family. Is that correct? Yeah, Max, I'd say that's correct. Okay, great. So here's what's gonna happen next, because you still need to get it approved. We're gonna go ahead and submit that application, and I'm gonna frame again exactly what I told them. But I'm gonna use that assumptive close language to move right into it. Don't ask something that they already agreed to. That makes you seem unsure of what you're doing. You have to be an expert. People want to work with professionals that are sharp as a tack, that are figures of authority, that are enthusiastic as hell, that have smiles on their faces, that use the right body language, that have energy, that care about what they care about. You have to use assumptive close language and keep the process moving and be confident. Unapologetic confidence is a massive part of what helps you be successful in sales. So that is the second piece in these 3 pillars of success to help you achieve your first $1 million in earnings is mastering sales and the art of communication. The third level, now listen up, those of you that are already having success and looking to get to this next level, as a Deca millionaire, it's all about leveraging relationships. And as you grow, you will learn that life is about relationships. Life is about people. I believe in this giver's gain mindset. Too many times in life we're consumers. We want things to come to us. We want to see what people can do for us. It's all about us. Stop making it all about you and make it about everyone else. And that's how you're going to unlock these new levels in yourself that help you be able to make way much of a more massive impact on the people and the things that you care about in this world. So the way you cultivate these relationships is by providing value and expecting nothing in return. Smile at people when they walk by, man. Compliment them. You look sharp today. I like that dress. I like those heels. Wow, you did really great on that deal last week. You're kicking ass. You fire me up. You're pushing me to get better. Compliment people. Give them recognition. Pour yourself into them. The transference of energy that you have the ability to do every day with human beings is massive. Don't miss those opportunities. Maximize them. So you're giving value to other people. You're caring about them. You're finding out what makes them tick. At the end of the day, that's what you're really doing. You're finding out what they care about and you're helping them achieve it. How can I send you referrals? Tell me about your core business, right? And now you're using your network to help them build theirs. It's the law of reciprocity. That's always going to come back to you tenfold in life, even if it's not from that individual that you are giving and helping and building a relationship with. It comes from other places. And in this relationship building, this brings me to a very, very important thing in life, which is the power of proximity. What is proximity? The people that are around you. If you want to build these relationships to help take you where you want to go in life, you have to get in a bigger room. You have to challenge yourself. You have to push yourself. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable and choose the challenged life, not the comfortable one. So when you're getting around high-level operators, people that have what you want in life, not just the money, it's not about the money, it's about what you can do with the money. The family you can have, being in touch with your fitness, being in touch with your faith, being in touch with having fun in your life, right? Your finances as well, but this is really just fulfillment in all the areas. And you identify people that have all of these things, multidimensional human excellence, a life that they design where they really, really have it all. That's the people you get with. And you try to provide them as much value as you can. And you have to be a sponge. You have to have an open mind. I don't care how much success you've had. You're already a multimillionaire, right? You have to fall in love with learning. And you can learn from people that are more successful from you, people that are less successful than you. This is about having an open mind and always wanting to be a student of the game. So when you're looking at opportunities to build relationships, you have to think about where you want to go in life. You have to be intentional about that. You have to know what you want and what drives you and look around the world. And if you don't see exactly someone that has what you want, you need to change your viewpoint. You need to change that vantage point in your perspective and maybe look at the world through a different lens. And then you identify the people or the organizations or the different circles that have what you want. You need to go get with them. And sometimes you need to pay for access. That's how it works. That's an investment into yourself. The best thing you can do with your time, with your income, is invest it into your personal development. That's what the Elliott Group has been amazing for me, honestly. I've gotten proximity with Evan and Ian and Andy, and these guys are big thinkers. They're serious about their fitness. They're making a significant income, and they're helping build savages in all different industries across the world. These are people you want to be in proximity with, right? So I've identified that. I've gotten close to Andy. I went to the vault this year. I got close to Patrick Bet-David. He came from a life insurance background, similar to me, having a 215 license in the financial services industry. So people that have done things at a really, really high level, that are doing it better than you, go get around those people. You want to get to be a deca millionaire, you're going to learn from these people, and then you're going to leverage these relationships and do shared content and cross into their networks and get viewership from their demographic of people and show who you are. And it's all about providing value to others. It's not about you. If you don't take away anything from this episode, just learn this. It's not about you, bro. It's about everybody else around you, okay? So these are the key pillars in life, y'all, to have massive success and make a massive income. First step is going to be $100,000, and that's what you're working towards. It's going to be a mindset. Eat, sleep, and breathe it every day. Bulletproof mindset. Second step, again, to recap this, is learning sales and mastering the art of communication and how to build rapport and relationships with people is the third step. Leveraging relationships. That's really what life's all about. So if you implement what I've taught in this training today, I hope I have poured into you and that you've gotten value, but I want you to take what you've learned here and I actually want you to go take action. Don't be a professional note taker, okay? Take what you learned today and let's go live it and let's go do it. It's about learning, but then it's about implementing and actually living it. Again, my name's Max Willett. It's been a pleasure to be here with you today. Thank you so much to Evan Macklin for having me on his channel and being able to educate and pour into all of you. So if you're looking for an opportunity to learn more and get closer to me, go follow me on Instagram, okay? _maxed out. That's _MAXED.OUT. There'll also be a link below where you could book a call and you could text me. You could say, hey, I want to partner with you. Hey, I want to learn more from you, whatever it is. I just want to pour value into other people. I want to help shape and build the best leaders in America. And that's what we're doing here on Maxed Out. So it's been a pleasure to be here with you today. Thank you, Evan, for having me on the channel. So I look forward to seeing all you soon, baby. Maxed Out. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Hey, listen, man, I just want to thank you, Max, for coming on here and providing so much freaking value. It's not often that we bring people on the channel because, listen, most people ain't got the fire, they ain't got the passion, they ain't got the freaking energy that the twins have, and they don't also provide a level of knowledge that's freaking teachable and that's learnable. Max just gave you guys the freaking blueprint where he had his biggest breakthroughs at all of the different levels. I'm just telling you right now, that information is so damn valuable. So thanks, Max.
Absolutely, bro.
And we'll see you guys on the next video.
See y'all soon.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. There it is. There it is.
All right, guys, you're the true 1%ers. You made it to the end of the video. Let's go. Like, comment so we know who you are down below, and then share this video to somebody else who needs it. And also turn your notifications on because we got the fire coming every single day. Amazing. We'll see you at the next video. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.